If there was a way to have less stress, be happier every day, have your head clear, wouldn't you think we'd all want to do it? Well, there is a way, and it's called mindfulness. If you haven't heard of it, it's a form of meditation, and mindfulness really just means to be aware. And practicing mindfulness has shown that portions of the prefrontal cortex will grow, which allows you to process information better, and then it actually shrinks the amygdala, which is the cause for a lot of stress because of the fight for flight. I did a lot of research because things help me better if I can figure out, well, why does it do it? Because when you talk to therapists, they say do mindfulness and meditation, it's going to help you. But I like to think, well, what is it doing that is causing the benefit? Evidence, they haven't been able to figure out why it does it, but they have seen that it does shrink the amygdala and grow the prefrontal cortex. But I started digging deeper because I was trying to figure out, well, why does it do this? You think if it's making the amygdala not work as much, that means the amygdala is not pushing out different hormones more often than it should, which the hormones is what's causing the stress. And also too many hormones could do damage to other organs. And that's why mindfulness, can also increase your overall health. It helps with IBS, it can help with heart issues, all kinds of things like that. So mindfulness, if you look online, there's a lot of different ways to do mindfulness. And what it does is it gets you to focus on something and only that one thing, to be in that moment. And I've tried quite a few things and it was hard for me. And I found one that worked best for me, and that was mindfulness drawing. So some of the mindfulness, they have like, go for a mindfulness walk where you're just walking around and you focus just on a few things. Or the most common is mindful of the body, where it's like, okay, just now think of your hands. It's like only focus on your hand or something like that. But it's causing you to put all your energy on that. And then if any other thoughts into your head, you're like, okay, leave. Those thoughts need to leave. And you continue to focus on the mindfulness. And I tried a few things, and the problem with like some of the mindfulness and you hear stuff, the issue I had, especially since I'm dealing with sleep issues, is I would fall asleep and it seemed like it wasn't effective. And so I found that turning on some classical music and drawing was the best for me. And that's what you need to do. You find what it is that helps you focus and do that mindfulness, and you need to do it routinely, and then you'll see the difference. And so this is what I did. I found a technique that worked, and this is mindfulness drawing. I used to like to draw mazes, and I remembered how that made me relax. And so when you do mindfulness drawing, only focus on what you were drawing at the time. If your mind begins to think about something else or the future thing you'll draw, just bring it back and only focus on what you were drawing right at that moment. Mindfulness works by putting your full attention on one item. And I also like to do videos. And doing videos makes me relax as well. That's one thing that I find is mindfulness type of work for me. And this is an example of a video I made after I was doing this mindful drawing this morning. And it helped relax and provide a little more clearness in my head and focus as I crafted this video. And the excitement to be able to share it helps as well and releases a bit of dopamine. And it's fun as you wait and build a project like this and see what all the animation will look like at the very end. It'll take a while, a bit of practice, but then after practicing for a while, you'll begin to notice the difference, and it'll become a necessity that you need to do every day.